is nervous system regulation and not just a personality trait. So if you cope with trauma by being funny, congratulations, you're not broken. You're actually neurologically strategic. Dark humor, that's not instability. That is parasympathetic activation with eyeliner. The science. So when you laugh, like a real laugh, belly laugh, not polite church laugh, your body does a few things. It increases vagal tone, hello vagus nerve. It lowers cortisol. It stimulates diaphragmatic breathing. It activates endorphins. It activates parasympathetic recovery after stress. So laughter is literally a stress discharge cycle completion tool. Your nervous system detects stress, it activates it, and then it needs completion. But the thing is, most people never actually complete the cycle. They just perpetuate it by doom scrolling or, well, just not coping with it. And laughter completes it. So trauma equals funny narrative. Let's reframe this. A lot of people like to say, oh, I'm funny because I'm traumatized. Actually, you're funny because your nervous system just found a way to metabolize chaos. Humor creates psychological distance. It restores a sense of control, signals safety in social settings, and bonds people, co-regulation. When people laugh together, their heart rates literally synchronize. It's not just cute, it's neurobiology. A real laugh forces a deep inhale, a long exhale, diaphragmatic contraction, facial muscle engagement, unless that stand up is not really hitting, vocalization. You know what else does that? Breath work. Except breath work doesn't text you back. But laughter is involuntary regulation. It bypasses your overthinking cortex and hits the brainstem, which is why you can be spiraling and then someone sends you like a cute little funny meme and suddenly you can't breathe. So controlled versus avoidant humor. Now, here's the nuance, and I am the nuanced nurse. There is regulating humor and there is avoidant humor. Regulating humor, so you laugh and then you feel lighter. Avoidant humor is you joke so you don't feel anything and crash later. We're not bypassing emotions, we are metabolizing them. If you laugh and your body softens, that is regulation. If you laugh and your jaw is still clenched, we've got work to do. So why stand-up is basically group therapy. When a room laughs together, it signals collective safety, it reduces social threat, it increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and it lowers stress hormones. Comedy clubs are just regulated nervous systems and dim lighting. That's why you leave feeling lighter. Not because your problems disappeared, but because your body got a break. Laughter isn't immaturity, it's medicine. It's breath work with slightly better branding, or I'm helping to brand it. So if being funny has saved you, that wasn't weakness, that was wisdom. And for me, I personally really got into humor at a very young age. My father was one of the funniest, most unhinged humor you've ever heard, and the best storyteller. And he really got me into the greats like Chappelle when I was very young, probably too young. And after I lost him, it's just that I lost him when I was 12, and humor was something that got me through that and through so many other traumatic experiences in my life, and I've seen how it's helped so many other people. And so that's why I started taking improv classes, especially when I was going through something incredibly traumatic, and stand-up, and why I love comedy so much. So I really hope that this convinced you. If you need a little bit of a break, I'm not saying this is in lieu of therapy by any means. Please still keep going to therapy. This is just a nice adjuvant, which in medicine is a way of saying you're adding on to a medicine. Thank you for your time. What a great medical minute.